You
Hello.
are live. I'm
Good dance.
so much less pink today because I got rid of my green screen and I had my real New York, not real, background. I'm back in my Manhattan office.
It's a real background. You can touch it. It's not
Yeah.
like a Tuscany background.
Yeah. Although I do have a Tuscany one back there somewhere. But so hello, and welcome to Facebook Live via StreamYard. Irina and I have been getting together every week or so at this time to talk about branding, which is this big, scary, what does it really mean? And I think that's one of the issues I find, having done branding for most of my career, is like, it's all this stuff, right? Like everything's branding really, but some people don't know. When you talk about rebranding, they think, oh my God, that's going to take like 3 years. I'm like, well, no.
It's everything and it's nothing. To a lot of people, it's also like a blah kind of word that they cannot necessarily relate to because it never seems as painful as everything else that you have to address in your business on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Unless you start looking closer and recognizing how branding, having a specific branding developed, how it affects your relationships with not your personal relationships, no, not dating life, not your family, but your relationships with your ideal customer, with your future customers, and with your current customers.
Yep.
It's all people get emotionally involved when they see things that they recognize, when they relate to certain images and videos. And the way Lou and I, are working on creating imagery is involving what we know about subconscious, about how people's brains react, how we recognize certain smells, sounds, textures in familiar objects, and we include those in development of your images, your videos, your photos.
Yeah, I know.
I think
we're just taking pictures.
Yeah, I think I kind of went off the trail here. The main point is actually knowing what kind of images and videos to use and where.
Right.
You have several online platform pieces. If you have a coaching, consultant, or service business, you have your website, you have social media. What else do you have? Usually sales pages, you have lead pages, you have a newsletter, all that stuff.
Yeah, everything. Your email header, your YouTube header, anything that any platform that you're on, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, where your image shows up visually.
That's right.
Video, photo, whatever kind of image.
There are special considerations for every single one of these platforms. Because, for example, if you start posting only professionally taking photos on Instagram, or not going to be very relatable, feeling like you relate to them, because nobody, unless they're really fancy and this big influence, it's a different question. But if it's just you and you're like me or like Lou, and you only post professionally taking photos on Instagram, it's not going to really fly very well. You kind of want to come down a level there. But it's not the same for the website. The website is your presentation, and you want to consider making a bigger splash with it and drawing their attention to your stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I talk about, I always make the distinction on videos between quick videos and keeper videos. A quick video on Facebook Live, or a real quick tip or something where you're just popping on, okay, I've got my baseball hat, I'm having a bad hair day. It's a quick video. It's in the moment. A keeper video, like your home page or your sales page, you need to put a lot more thought and time into that and how it looks visually, because you don't want a schlocky homepage video, right?
That's right. And you also don't want to do this stuff on your homepage video. You kind of have to make sure that you're not scratching yourself, and then and that you're not drinking tea like I do right now. This is tea, I promise you guys.
It's not tea, that's vodka. I know.
Right. Green tea. Come on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I'm 2 years sober.
So, But speaking of that, I mean, that's a lot of what we're going to do when we go to Italy in June, is really focus in on your image, your brand, your visual image, and how you want to be seen in the world and how you want to show up visually in all of these places, whether it's a YouTube video or a homepage or a headshot or whatever. I mean, I like the whole idea of headshots. It's like, send me your headshot. I'm like, oh God, people think it's just that really has to be like this very serious, you know?
Actually, I love that you brought that up. I have a folder for headshot. There are several different photos in there. No, not several. There's like 30-ish. And I choose based on who and what for I'm sending them this photo for.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't really want to slap the same photo everywhere. People say, oh, you got to be recognizable. You will be recognizable. It's your characters, your personality that will be recognizable.
Right.
But you don't want to be boring and send the same picture everywhere.
And you don't want to send a picture from 10 years ago that doesn't look like you anymore. I know how mad you get at me because every once in a while I still have that picture. And when I'm really lazy, the punch in the face shot.
Like, seriously, why would somebody even take a photo of you doing that?
I don't know. And why do I still use it? That's the real question.
When I was 2 years, yeah, that's true. That's true.
But I'm getting better. Now I have all Irina's photos. I want to share my screen for 2 seconds, if that's okay with you, because I want to show you something where I took the photos that Irina took of me in Italy. Are you able to see that? Maybe I'll go full screen. Yeah. And this is just my Canva account. But what I did, having all these cool photos, is I was able to create social media posts. So they're not all the same photo, obviously, but they're the same photo series. And I was able to make all these really cool Facebook graphics with my sayings, rather than just putting up there like people always say, oh, do you have any video tips? Yes, it's not the number of video views, it's who views your video. But it looks better in Facebook, and especially if I can associate me with my quote, because people steal my quotes and I'm like, no, I said this. Every video is a building block for your brand. But look at those lovely photos that Irina took of me.
Yeah, that's a lovely photo. Look at your face.
I mean, not that not that particular one. Now I'm conscious, so now I have to stop sharing my screen. But talk about the 3 things that you said you were gonna focus on. Branding.
Right. So we want to give you guys 3 tips to start with. Your front page, the first page where the person is landing on your website. Sometimes they find you via search engine, or they go directly through a link in your Facebook profile, Instagram profile, or wherever it is that they're sending you you are sending them to your website from, right? Yes. The first impression.
Mm-hmm.
This is Joe Schmo. This is his website. What do we see? In the old times, it used to be all text, some blinding colors.
And God forbid, a stock photo of people in an office.
Stock photo of people in the office. I'm getting covered with these itchy watches.
I know. No stock photos of people in an office.
Or there is some text, hopefully with better colors. Maybe there's even a tastefully designed page, some graphics, and it looks beautiful, but it lacks personality. Right. You want to hit them between their eyes right away with your charm.
I don't have any charm.
You want to have a photo. Lou, let's look at your website. Do you have a website?
I do.
Bortone. I have other examples too. Okay, your own lead pages. I don't know if I want to go there.
No, I don't know if you want to go there.
Here, can you share the screen, or can I share the screen?
I can share it. Why, you want me to go to loubortone.com?
No, I want you to go to talkingshrimp.com.
Talkingshrimp.com?
Yep, one word.
All right, hold on a sec. Talkingshrimp.com.
That is a magnificent brand.
All right, hold on, let me share it. Let me share it for the world.
And I want you all to see.
All right, I'm going to share. Hold on, I got to find my way back to StreamYard first. Stop screen share, start screen share, share screen, application window, talking shrimp, bada bing, bada boom. There it is.
What about that for a front page?
Oh my God, what is she drinking? Is that product placement?
Yes, talking shrimp.
Oh, it is a shrimp on the bottle. Oh my God.
Perfect branding.
Yep.
There she is. So this is the perfect photo for the front page. You see how there is a sign up button or whatever. The main action that you get to take on this website is right there before you even have to scroll anywhere, right?
Right, above the fold.
And you see exactly what you're going to get if you click on it. And you see the person behind the brand, and the photo is not too close, it's not too far. Yeah. Depending on how specific you are about your appearance, you can, and maybe you have these beautiful eyes that lure people in. You can put a much closer up image on there, but it definitely shouldn't be anything where you're full body, far away, hard to recognize where you are in that photo.
It's great. The only thing that could be better is if there was a video.
Right. Well, I think she's done a really good job here with her brand. So what you always have to pay attention to also is that you don't want a photo where you appear right in the middle, because then the text will be, where will the text go? Across your face, across your chest? Well, chest is fine, I guess. But now we have this fashion for the parallax websites where the image still, and as they scroll, the text goes up, and the text travels across your face
with the page. Yeah. But like one of the shots that we took in Tuscany, I got to stop sharing so I can start sharing again. When we were just having fun outside the villa, was this. Now I just knew, like you said, okay, do one where you're pointing at some copy. Obviously the copy wasn't there in the picture, but I bring this back and I use it a year later on an opt-in page, right? So that's why you've got to have different photos for different purposes. And that's why that matters.
Have the gun, leave the cannoli. Or what was your shirt saying?
Leave the gun, take the cannoli.
See, okay.
Yeah. Right. All right, I'm going to go back to this screen.
Now I want some dessert.
Yes. I'm going to put my little ticker on here because we have to talk about where this all happens, right? Oh, wait, you said there were 3 things, so we got to finish those first.
Yes. Well, you can talk about the video now. What about the video?
The video, again, it's really, ironically, it's the same as the photo. It has to show off your personality, and people need to know basically in the first 10 seconds, I like this person, I think they can help me, I resonate with them. And, you're going to be a fit for some people and you're not going to be a fit for other people. So, if I make goofy videos and drop the F-bomb every now and then, if you're offended by that, then you're probably not, my ideal client anyway. But those videos, especially those first key videos and those branding videos, have to establish you as the answer to that person's problem. They have a problem and they're looking for a solution, and they're going to know when they see you, like, yes, this person has what I'm looking for. So that's the video piece.
So what would you suggest? Me dropping an F-bomb right away in the first 10 seconds so they don't
No, not unless you're Gary Vee and you really kind of know. No, it has to be your brand and what you're comfortable with. And even if you're an introvert, that doesn't mean you don't have a personality. That means you might just be a little bit more low key than somebody else. Doing a video, I think a lot of people get hung up on the, oh my God, I've got to be on video. I've got to be larger than life. You just have to be yourself. That's and, eventually that you're going to resonate with the right people who see that video. Maybe they're going to say, oh, you seem so authentic, or you just seem so friendly, or you seem like somebody I'd be really afraid of. I mean, whatever the image is you're trying to portray.
Well, this is a great, I'm glad you brought that up, the authenticity. And it's a big word nowadays, and people are bashing it and kicking it in all kinds of ways. But I always want to kind of defend it. and say that being authentic doesn't mean being vulnerable, doesn't mean being somehow staged. You just have to be your imperfect self,
Yeah.
and you have to be in full acceptance of those imperfections. This is your authenticity. It's just basically owning who you are. If you're nervous, show up as nervous, and maybe even exaggerate it a little bit. Exaggeration somehow is funny, especially in photos, when
Right.
we always try to theatralize our shots. And I always direct my clients to be goofier if they're trying to go for a goofy shot.
Right. And again, you're gonna leave Tuscany with a shit ton of photos, so it's not like every single one's gonna be a home run. But I picked out like, oh my God, there's so many great photos to choose from. I think this one really captures my personality. Or I think this one's perfect for this particular purpose. You know.
That's right. I especially look forward to the planning stages before the retreat. We're going to have a couple of sessions together where we define and decide what it is that you're going to bring with yourself in order to get those best photos. So we start the work before we even show up.
Yeah, you don't just go out and say, "Oh, I'm doing a photo shoot today." You're gonna know exactly what to wear, what is what you're. I like that board that you talk about. What is that called again?
Called mood board.
Mood board.
Yes, the mood board is something that we create before we define the shot list. The mood board is basically kind of collecting some shots and inspiration and ideas from everywhere. If you're walking down the street, you have photographs somewhere in the shop window, you can snap a photo and put it on your mood board.
Yep.
You just say, okay, I really like the pose here. I liked how powerful she feels in this photo, and I want to try a shot like that. It might not work for you, but it's for the mood board. It's just inspiration.
Right. I told Irina to try to make me look like George Clooney, and she said, I'm a photographer, not a miracle worker. But you did find some fun.
Shut up, I didn't say
that. You can't afford the plastic surgery to make you look like George Clooney. But you did find enough fun photos to, bring out my personality. And I'm an introvert. It's like, believe me, if I can have fun doing this, anybody can. It was a blast. I'm like, can we go again? Let's go to a new town. Let's find another hill town. So, but yeah, it's going to be pretty incredible. And it's not just, obviously it's the branding piece, but it's also like you're in Tuscany. It's the wine tasting and vineyard tours and wine. So somebody told me the other day, they're like, if I bring my spouse or partner, do they have to do all this branding stuff, or can they just like hang out and eat and drink? I'm like, of course they can hang out and eat and drink. They don't have to do all the branding stuff. Let them.
Well, they don't actually get to do any branding stuff. They get to come along, and they have a much smaller fee to just join you to kind of help out the villa and pay for their food, because everything is included. But we can definitely snap a few photos of you with them, just not separately, because if they're a part of your brand, or if you just want to. Like one of the people who's coming along, she said, I'm bringing a husband, but we have no photos of each other. Can you just take a couple? Of course I'll take a couple of photos of you. Jeez.
Yeah. And then the other thing that's kind of cool is that as I looked at this and sort of what we call the value stack, I'm like, holy crap, we would charge this much if we were doing this together in the States. You get like a trip to Tuscany with all the photos, videos, branding,
food,
strategy. And, it's like, oh, man, you get all this.
Is incredible.
What we would charge even if we weren't going to Tuscany. So it's like, oh my God, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah. It's a great value. It's actually much more than a great value, because we would charge that and spend a day with you. You're getting a whole week with us, a whole week. It's not going to be like a 20-minute photo shoot on one day. You get us for a week.
Brainstorming, masterminding, all that good stuff. Non-stop. We're going to actually teach you things too. It's like we're going to bring our expertise and share the branding insights and all that good stuff with you as well. Was there one other thing or any other thing that you wanted to oh my God, Lucille's here. Hi, Lucille.
We covered it. Hi, Lucille. I think we also had Dennis there from Michigan.
Dennis. Hey, Dennis, the chef. Good afternoon from the thumb of Michigan. Good to see you, man. Say hi to your wife for me. And let me go back here. Was there the third thing, or did we cover that?
I think we covered that.
Okay, good. I'm sorry. I'm a little scattered today. But yeah, so it's going to be pretty awesome. I hope you can join us, see your way through to visiting this lovely website that Irina created.
You guys, please hurry up. It's already end of February.
Oh my God.
June. We would like to sell out as soon as possible.
And closer than you think.
Yeah.
The other the other thing I like about this website, this is all the stuff it includes. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen, so you can't see it. Hold on a second.
Yeah, we can see it.
Oh, okay.
We can.
Is you put in some sample photos. Like there's the one with the photo without the text in it, right? And you have a nice slider. There's Thomas. I just talked to him today.
Hey, Thomas. I hope you're watching.
Yeah, Thomas. There's a random guy watering a garden. He's not one of our people.
No, just a sight for sore eyes.
Yeah. There's the crew. Oh my God, it's beautiful there. It's just crazy. There's the boys, a couple of the boys from last year. There's the square. So yeah, there's Dave taking a picture of the sun. Don't take a picture of the sun.
No, the sun was the other direction, Lou. Come on.
Right. He was taking a picture of the tower or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be pretty fun, and we're a pretty fun gang to hang out with as well. So
we are.
Oh yeah, that's right. Laura will be there. I talked to her again today too. Awesome. So yeah, branding. You have to distinguish yourself. It's getting harder and harder these days to stand out online because so many people are doing the same thing, and there's so much clutter and so many offers. Don't be part of the noise. Be part of their solution. That's smart. Somebody should write that down. Somebody
should write it down and put it on a social media post like you created there on Canva.
I might have just made that up. I'm not really sure. So I will come back on screen here to say farewell. Go to that website, visualbrandmastery.com/Tuscany 2020. And check it out and join us before time runs out, before bedrooms run out. So, because, it's limited space. So, anything you want to add before we wrap up here? Let me see if there are any other comments.
Good. We are going to... Oh, that's nice. We're going to be here next week to answer some questions. And if we fill out by then we'll be talking and helping our group to plan and get this show on the road. And we'll also post fun, exciting facts and developments as we plan the details, because everybody also always loves seeing how things are being put together.
Yeah.
In the scenes. So we're going to be here every week all the way until June.
Yeah.
This is our little show. So join us. 2 p.m. Eastern every Wednesday. Woohoo!
2 p.m. Eastern. All right.
Bye, guys.
Good to see you. Thank you. Talk soon. Bye.
Hello.